Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today, and thank you for joining me in SpringWatch. This is 14 projects that are going to come out to you back to back, and they are focusing exclusively on the Spring catalogue and the Celebration catalogue, and that's the one where you get all your freebies from. And today's project is this one, and this is my thank you gift to everybody who came shopping with me in January. And as you know, I send out a goodie pack to everybody who comes shopping with me, and I send a card that can be used, because I send a blank card, and then I also send a gift, and it's always a handmade gift. And this is this month's one, and inside here are some sweeties, and I've got them over to one side. Now, I work in stages, and I get a lot of people saying, how do you do so many? Because I send, well, I'd say around 150 packs out each month that are thank you packs. So that is a lot of work that goes into it. And I do it in stages. And at the point of time in filming, we're not at the end of January yet, so let's do a whole timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly thing. I haven't finished putting them together. I'm in the final stages. So I do different things in different stages, and I wanted to show you. So I do the stamping, and I did all of that, and I punched all the bits out. I finished that a couple of days ago. So here's my reliefs. So I did all my stamping and punching, so I worked out how many I needed and stamped them all. And I'm now, so they all look like this. And at the point that I stopped yesterday evening, I was putting on all of the little decorations, which is this part here. So I have on a tray, because I work on the go all around my house, I've got my little pots so that I can keep the colours separated, and I've got my packets of enamel dots, and they go with this whole suite. So this is the stage I'm at the moment with the decoration. Over the last week, perhaps, I've wrapped all of these, and I'm going to show you how to do it. And I don't think I can get my box underneath the camera. I think it's too tall. We'll have a go. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see that without me. Well, I don't even think I could zoom out no further. Yeah, there's lots in there. Let me just grab a handful out for you. That's a box full, one of our standard boxes, absolutely crammed full. And so one evening I sat and created, well, one day I sat and cut all of the paper. Then another day I wrapped the bag, so just at the bag point. Last night I sat and put ribbon round all of them, and so now I'm kind of at the final stage. So once I've done the stamping, or once I've put the embellishments together, I will then stick and glue them all. So there are literally hundreds of these. Well, there's 192, because that's how many you can get when you cut down an entire pack of It's My Party Designer Series paper. So that's how I work. I work in stages. I have my boys help me out with my business, with my thank you goodies. Those who receive them know that my boys are often involved in the wrapping and packaging process. You know, with the envelopes, they will often label them for me, and Oliver, my 4-year-old, likes to put them all upside down and confused, but they get involved in my business. So while sitting, you know, chatting to them as they're doing their homework, I'll be doing other bits and pieces, and we can spend time together. So, but anyway, I'm going to show you how to complete this one and put it together. So I've got my piece of 6x6 Designer Series paper, and as I said, the DSP stack is a big thick stack, 48 sheets, with, I want to say, 12 different designs, and so you get millions. And you're starting off with a piece of 6x6, and I like the stars. I think that's my favourite. And we're going to make essentially a kind of sour cream pouch. So you run your tear and tape, or your adhesive, down 3 sides of the paper. Now, tear and tape doesn't like me working at speed or being piled on top of each other, and mine decided to pop open, so we'll come to that in a minute. So what you do is you've got the 3 sides, and it's the one where there's nothing opposite is the one you peel first. And unbeknownst to me until I was doing this, I didn't realise how much I used my tummy to rest against. You don't want my belly in camera, so I'm just going to, I'm leaning this up against my tummy so I can lean it against it, and it's kind of like my third hand. And like I say, it wasn't until I was doing this I thought, well, I can't film my tummy on screen. That's not going to be pretty for anybody. So, okay, so that's one side done. I have wibbled it slightly. I was looking at the camera, but rather than at myself, but that's okay. We'll sort that out in a minute. One of these pieces of tape, we're going to tear it off and squish and trim Okay, and then that leaves me with a nice little pouch. Now normally with a sour cream container you then go that way, but I don't want to do that. Apart from anything, it would get squished in the post. So I've got my little baggie here, and I've got my sweeties here, which are refreshers and snap, crackle and pops. So we've got one in there, and then two, they sit either side, and my third one is going to go over there. Okay, so there's my 3 sweeties in there, and I'm going to take off this other piece of tape. I watched an entire film. I think it was Captain America. I don't know, it was whatever Jack wanted to watch. But we watched the entire film and I did the whole lot in 2 hours. Okay, so that one's done now, and I'm just going to trim up slightly on that one as well. So that is essentially my pouch done, and as I said, I did this at speed, and the following day I came and there's a half a dozen of them had popped open, so I decided let's go with safety, and staples are a big thing right now, so I got my mini handheld stapler and just stapled either end, and there has been no issue since. So just in case, for reinforcement purposes, get your tape. But isn't that a cute pouch? Love it, so cute. Right, we have baker's twine, and it's a combo pack, and it's all part of the same suite, the It's My Party suite, and so you get the mint macaroon and the melon mambo both with black. And what I've done is I've wrapped it round enough, and you know me and bows, that wasn't going to happen on the best part of 200 packages. I'd have tied myself in knots, either that or I'd have learnt the art of them. But I actually went with knots because I thought it's modern, it's fun. Trim off a little bit of excess and just move them around a little bit. And then we just did some stamping, and I decided I wanted this one. I love this set, First Sight. Oh, love it. I've just cuddled it again. Kindred Spirits. I figured if I'm sending to crafters, they're going to be like me. They're going to be my kindred spirit. So that was my thinking on that one. So I'm going to pop it on my block, and I'm going to, I've got this piece of white actually from a previous filming, and then I decided again, despite the fact that there are so many colours in that particular paper pack, I'll just keep it simple. We've got black in the baker's twine, let's go black with the stamping. And Kindred Spirits that I've got all wibbly, but it's okay because we're using the extra large oval punch, and this is the extra large one, not the regular large. Offset to one side a bit, bring in my enamel dots, again It's My Party, and they come in 2 sizes. You get 2 in each, 2 sheets in each pack, and I want to say there's 96 of them, so 2 in each pack. So I've literally gone with one big, one small on each of the punch outs rather. Whole wodge of mini glue dots on the back, or snail, or whatever is your adhesive of choice. Slide it just a little under there, and that is my thank you gift to everybody who came shopping with me in January. And I always want to say thank you because I'm so touched and so humbled that people choose me as the person they want to shop with, and to be their everything, their customer services agent, their craft companion and buddy. So I like to send a little thank you. So that's my project, and tomorrow you'll see the card that's going along with it. So anyway, have a go at making some. Maybe use the staples if you're like me and you work too fast and you don't stick everything down properly. So it's cute, and I had fun making them. Anyway, hope to speak to you.